Ancient ruins across the globe conceal incredible secrets, and forgotten cities may hold the answers to humanity's greatest questions. For centuries, myths have spoken of gods descending from the heavens, powerful beings who came to Earth long, long ago. What if these legends are more than just stories? What if they are eyewitness accounts? Join us as we investigate these ancient tales to reveal a truth that could change everything we know about our past. Our journey begins in Mexico, on the Yucatan Peninsula, at the stunning site of Chichen Itza. Here, an ancient Mayan city once thrived, dominated by a massive central pyramid. This structure, known as El Castillo, holds a crucial key. According to ancient astronaut theorists, it's a monument not to a mythical god, but to visitors who descended from the distant stars. The local people called them gods. The main deity, a majestic winged serpent, was known as Kukulkan to the Maya and Quetzalcoatl to the Aztecs. He was a culture bringer, a teacher who bestowed upon humanity the gifts of knowledge and civilization. The Maya firmly believed their gods came from the heavens and that they held the power to decree the fate of all mankind. The El Castillo Pyramid is a breathtaking testament to their power. During the spring and fall equinoxes, an incredible light show unfolds. As the sun sets, it casts a series of shadows that create the illusion of a massive snake slithering down the pyramid's northern staircase. This stunning celestial display marks the symbolic arrival of the god Kukulkan. According to legend, he visited Earth and promised he would one day return. This information, this promise, is encoded directly into the temple's architecture. The astronomical precision of the Maya was simply astonishing. The fact that their architecture aligns so perfectly with the stars is, for many, definitive proof of the ancient alien hypothesis. But another Mayan temple, deep in the jungles of Palenque, hides an even more explosive secret. It's the tomb of the great ruler, Lord Pac. When his sarcophagus was opened, the lid revealed an incredible and highly controversial scene. It depicts a man in a very peculiar pose. He leans forward, his posture strikingly similar to that of a modern-day race car driver or an astronaut at the controls of a spacecraft. He appears to be wearing something like an oxygen mask on his nose. His hands are positioned as if manipulating controls, and his feet are on what look like pedals. He is clearly sitting inside some kind of capsule or ship. When author Erich von Däniken first saw this, he didn't see a king. He saw an astronaut. He proposed that the carving depicted Lord Pakal returning to the stars. This radical interpretation electrified the world, becoming a cornerstone of his best-selling book, Chariots of the Gods. Millions agreed with this bold interpretation. So, was Lord Pakal really an extraterrestrial, sharing advanced knowledge with early humanity? Let's travel to another site, the ruins of Cupan in modern-day Honduras. Here we find the famous hieroglyphic stairway. Its 72 steps are covered in thousands of intricate Mayan symbols. For centuries, they were a complete mystery. The glyphs tell the history of Copan's long dynasty of kings, but for a long time, no one could decipher them. It wasn't until the late 19th century that scholars began to crack the code, realizing Mayan writing has two main components: logographs, which are signs representing entire words, and syllabic glyphs, which represent individual sounds. Once deciphered, the hieroglyphs revealed how the rulers demonstrated their connection to the gods. This divine link gave them their right to rule. The ability to read and understand these complex texts was reserved for the elite, as it proved the semi-divine nature of their kings. But what was the true source of their power? Could the glyphs hide an otherworldly truth? Ancient astronaut theorists believe the answer is a definitive yes. They propose that the priests and kings were in direct contact with extraterrestrials. The theory goes that our ancestors simply mistook these highly advanced beings for gods. They couldn't comprehend the technology they were witnessing: gleaming ships descending from the sky, powerful tools, and beings with knowledge far beyond their own. It was all a giant, cosmic misunderstanding. The Mayan civilization was, without a doubt, incredibly advanced. They created one of the world's first sophisticated writing systems and utilized complex mathematics, including the concept of zero. They built huge celestial observatories to map the heavens, and they did all this during Europe's dark ages. But perhaps their most amazing achievement was their calendar. The Maya were the ultimate keepers of time. They tracked the cycles of Venus, the moon, and the stars with unbelievable accuracy. They even knew of the precession of the equinoxes, a celestial cycle that takes nearly 26,000 years to complete. The Maya believed time was cyclical, and that these cycles could be used to predict future events. The famous Mayan long count calendar, spanning 5,125 years, famously concluded on December 21, 2012. This date wasn't random. It coincided with a rare celestial alignment, where the Earth, Sun, and the center of the Milky Way galaxy all lined up. For the Maya, this event symbolized the birth of a new universe. Could this perfect alignment be a mere coincidence? From where did they obtain such profound cosmic knowledge? The Maya themselves said it was a gift from the gods. That knowledge was the true currency of the universe. Another incredible mystery lies beneath the ruins of Teotihuacan, the city of the gods. Aztec legends claim their ancestors emerged from a mythical place of origin with 7 caves. Called Chichtamastoc. Incredibly, archaeologists exploring a tunnel beneath the Pyramid of the Sun may have found this very site. According to the legends, this is where the gods created the current race of humans. The story tells of a giant flint knife that descended from the sky. From it, 1,600 gods emerged, who then proceeded to create humans in their own image. Is it possible our ancestors weren't describing a mythological event, but witnessing a spacecraft landing? If so, the implications are staggering. Humanity itself could be the creation of an alien intelligence. Teotihuacan is one of Mesoamerica's oldest and most enigmatic cities. We still don't know who built it. No hieroglyphs have ever been found there to name its founders. The origin of this great civilization, and the technology required to build its massive pyramids, remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. What secrets still lie buried beneath these ancient stones? Perhaps the answers are not in our past, but in our future. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this exploration into the unknown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. See you next time.